everyone, welcome back. I'm feeling today that I'm hearing the word haunted without you, can't move on, feeling stuck, but tried to move on, okay? They could still be giving the appearance that they have moved on. I'm seeing somebody going out to social events and socialising and even possibly posting these, okay? But it was all fake. It's all fake. Fake. They're haunted. Okay, they're haunted by the fact that you're not in their life at the moment. Okay, I feel they're going to do something if this is your reading. So I'm going to shuffle this deck and see what else we can find out for you today, if this reading is for you. Okay, these are big cards, but I have pre-shuffled them. If you'd like a reading, just click on the title of this video, okay? It'll take you through to the description box. Links to the website are in there. Go check it out. All the readings are there. And also check out the free relationship report. And thank you for all your support, all your comments, everything. Thank you so much. I couldn't do it without you. It's really kind of you, you know, really, really kind of you. And as I always say, big hugs and lots of love to all of you today. Okay, massive hug, and I'm sending you lots of love. All right, let's see them. Haunted, not sleeping, restless, restless. Okay, what have we got here? Oh, right, okay, they've both come out in reverse. Okay, Ace of Wands and the World in reverse. Whatever new beginning, whatever action they took, the Ace of Wands as a generality is an action card. You're putting your energy into something you're excited about, but it means taking action, okay? It's become a burden. It's become stressful. They're carrying a lot of weight of other stuff on their shoulders at the moment that they're finding difficult to work through. I'm channeling. The World in reverse means that the cycle's not closed out yet. Okay, this cycle isn't over. They could have moved. You know, these two cards in the upright is quite usually indicative, I can't say that word, of somebody making a physical move. Somebody moving house, okay? Distance, maybe another country, or if you're watching from the US, another state, because you've got such a huge country. I don't think, even now at my age, and I've been a couple of times, well, no more than a couple of times actually, to the US. It's just huge. It's like blows my mind. But anyway, a different state, okay? It hasn't worked out. It's not been successful. They haven't reached their goals. They haven't achieved what they wanted to achieve. Now, I feel that this person really thought they could replace you. They thought that they could replace you with someone else, possibly. Okay? But a very strong energy that they're running out of energy. Okay, that they were going out, they were socialising, they could have been on dating sites, you know, trying to meet someone new, okay? And I think they have met a few people, but no one compares to you, okay? No one. Not one person. You know, there's that song, I think it's Fleetwood Mac, isn't it? The sound of my voice will haunt you, or the sound of a woman that loves you. Doesn't matter what, you know, gender or how you identify, but it's the energy of that song, okay? They've put a lot of time and effort in trying to rebuild their life. I don't feel from this that they are physically settled wherever they're living. I don't feel that they're settled, okay? I feel that the situation they're in is taking a lot of effort and energy to maintain, to keep going, that they're finding that hard, okay? Something, they've bitten off more than they can chew, and it's become a burden. That there's something that they should be maintaining, I'm hearing, that they're not maintaining much of, and that it's just all sliding. I just see, what I'm seeing is some form of overgrown, unloved environment. Okay, it's overgrown, it's unloved, and their energy, they thought they could move on. Okay, they thought they'd meet somebody new and it'd be exciting, it'd be fun, and that, you know, they could just replace you with a new model. Well, and their energy's been going down over a period of time. Okay, I'm feeling burnout here. But their environment, their goals, if they told you that they could manage without you, yeah, they're very stubborn. This card at the bottom of the deck, they were very focused on themselves, very, very stubborn. But if they told you that they could make it without you, they haven't. Okay, they haven't. No. Let's see what else is going on in the energy, please. Energy, please. Okay. Right, they're walking away. Bottom of the deck, the Eight of Wands. I think this person, you know, sometimes the images, this deck is very, very intuitively image-led, okay? They're moving, all right, because we've got the Eight of Cups as well. Before that is the Ten of Pentacles. So they could have gone back to a family situation, or they were in some sort of situation that was paid for, or it was there for them. It doesn't matter how big, how small. It's not about that. It was somewhere that was kind of paid for, possibly family money with the Ten of Pentacles, okay? But they thought they were going to do all right without you. They thought they were going to be just fine without you. But no, they're sad. You know, the Eight of Cups, they're not fulfilled. And you know, I feel this time it's done. I often feel with the Eight of Cups, it's a card of you don't reach that energy straight away, okay? Quite often you're stuck in an energy of looking at options and procrastinating, and you're back and forth with your head, you know, a little bit in the clouds. But I think for me, when you get to the Eight of Cups, you know it's going to be difficult, but you would rather leave everything behind, especially with this Ten of Cups, the material side of life, whatever you've gathered in your world, because you're spiritually, you're lonely, you're emotionally empty, okay? So this is what's going to happen with whoever this reading is for today, whoever's watching this today, and it resonates with you. But I do see, and that's interesting because I was getting a property before somewhere. There's going to be a move, and it's going to involve a house sale, okay? Now this card as well indicates, the Eight of Wands can indicate travel, and it can also indicate moving. Yeah, behind the scenes, bottom of the deck, what you don't know what's been going on is your person has been backed into a corner. What has appeared happy, jolly and beautiful on the outside, and everybody putting on a bit of a fake show really, and almost keeping you out of it. What's really been going on is your person has been fighting against these beliefs and these systems and other people's ways of doing things, okay? Yeah, the Chariot's underneath that. That again, they're taking action. But with the Eight of Wands and the Eight of Cups and the Chariot, somebody is moving. All right, somebody is moving. But I think you knew this was going to happen. The move. Not whether they'd come back or not, but that something that they've gone to, you knew it wouldn't last, okay? You knew it wouldn't last. I think your person's restless. I feel they're restless, and I feel that to start with, they were comfortable and this is what I'm trying to put this into words, what I'm hearing right back at the beginning of this reading. They put a lot of energy into trying new things and maybe dating new people or new social events, and for a while it satisfied their needs, okay? But the paint's starting to peel. It's not for them. They're feeling very restrained, very, very trapped by it all now. Very trapped. Especially if they have a large group of people around them, whoever those are, who are those people, they're feeling suffocated by them. They're feeling suffocated. You know, this comfort that they've gone to is coming at a price. And I'm hearing the price is that everybody wants to know their business. Now, they're not the sort of person that likes that. And this is why they're going to go into this Eight of Cups energy, because somebody is going to not care about leaving it all behind. They value their emotional freedom and their freedom over a picture postcard life-sucking environment. That's what I'm hearing. Oh, right. One more. They are going to message you. I love you. That's the beautiful card. This is a beautiful deck, actually. It's that deck there if anybody's interested, if anyone is tarot. This is a very, very good deck. Page of Cups. I love you. Okay. Anything else, please? I'll get some messages for them as well. Yeah, they want to reach a balance with you. Also, this is really interesting. This is a message for someone who had an addiction that affected your life and possibly, you know, could have really been a real struggle for you to manage this, has actually sought some help. And somebody here has actually stopped using whatever they were using. Okay? Because we've got the King of Cups in reverse, okay? The Seven of Cups and then Temperance. I feel that somebody stopped using something, that they don't want to go back to the past, okay? That they've let that go. Okay, they've let that go. And they want to be more balanced. At times, you know, your person's been running around what's the word? Is that a word? Rudderless. And you know, like someone's just got no anchor. They've got this anchor, like in the physical that I've been channeling. But even within that, spiritually and energetically, they've been lost. They've been lost, okay? But they are going to tell you that there is some addiction that they've had that they've let go of, okay? They could have gone into therapy for it with Temperance, but they've let go of it. Specifically, if it was alcohol, okay? It's got the King of Cups here as well, but he's in the reverse, so that indicates somebody who could have had an issue with alcohol. Right, let's see what they say to you. Let's see what messages. What else are they hiding from you at the moment? What else, please? I'm caught up in a karmic relationship. Yeah, that's what they're walking away from. They're walking away from a karmic situation. And you know, that's why it's the Eight of Cups. And they'll probably just... You see, it can be an energy if somebody just leaves with the clothes they stood up in. And they really don't care. Because anything's got to be better than where they are. Because, you know yourself, you can feel like your soul is suffocating. Even if it looks like there's nothing wrong in your world, if you're energetically not in vibration with where you are. You just feel suffocated. Okay, so yeah, they're stuck in a karmic relationship. They were afraid of commitment. That's a core wound they've got. Now, the King of Cups came out in reverse. So, that's their energy. The King of Cups can mean that someone had an emotionally avoidant father or an emotionally immature father. Or there was a point in your person's life where they had some emotional upset. But the King of Cups in reverse will remember that for the next 30 years, okay? So there is that. They have been frightened of commitment, okay? They're also very specific. The people that you were mixing with that didn't support you, your person now realises you deserve better than them, okay? There were people that stabbed you in the back, okay? Possibly in this little group here. But you deserve better than them. I need to tell you the truth. So they are going to come in. It's going to be a very sweet message. Okay, Page of Cups is a sweet message. And I feel they're just going to ask if they can meet up with you, if they can catch up with you at some point. But they want to talk to you. Okay, this person definitely wants to talk to you. Is there anything else you need to know? Anything else? Anything else? Two of Cups. There you go. I think you all know what the Two of Cups means. It's soulmate. It's a soulmate read. They love you. Okay. They want you back. I can see the Ace of Cups. Okay. Yeah. They want a reconciliation. They've been very lonely without you. Very, very, very lonely. They didn't treat you very well at the end of this. Alright, they really didn't. But they've been very lonely. I don't feel they were lonely to start with. I feel that, like I've said earlier, they were really going their own way. But they have been lonely for a while now. Alright, it's just 3. Yeah. They're not, that's interesting that. They're not enjoying the socialising anymore. They'd rather be on their own than go out partying or with friends or the people they were mixing with that seemed exciting and fun. And it always does to start with, doesn't it? And then after a while you think, I don't want to go out again, okay? Because again, the 3 of Cups can indicate in a negative that there's too much friend involvement, too much partying, too much socialising and too much drinking. All right? They don't want to do that anymore. They've left it behind. They've turned their back on it, okay? They've turned their back on it. This person will be back by September. Okay, I heard that. They'll be back by September. Because you know me, if you watch me regularly, I'm not a timing person. But I just heard say they'll be back by September. Okay? I know I messed up everything. I regret lying to you. Specifically, about these people, you deserve better than them. That's your person saying that to you about a group of people that they took sides with, okay? So many things remind me of you. I'm burying myself in work to forget you, but it's not just work in this. They've buried themselves in trying to start a new life, possibly with somebody else, but there's no one like you. There's no one like you. And as long as you are walking this planet, the sound of your voice, that song will haunt them forever. It will. I daydream of our future together. I feel at home with you. Yeah, you bring them peace. These are the people. No, they don't. They don't bring them peace. I think your person's been beholden to them in some shape or form, okay? They never felt like that with you. You never try to control your person. You just let them be, okay? You know that saying, give somebody enough rope. You just let them be. And that spoiled them because it's true, we can be with someone for a while and then you forget that not everybody's like you, not everybody's as kind as you. But also you're very independent as well. And you didn't suffocate your person, I'm hearing. They don't like being hemmed in, all right? They like to do their own thing when they want to do it. And you let them. Right. Where they are now, it was just lust. Lust, partying, socialising, new things, new places, you know. It does, it gets the dopamine going for a while. But there's more